Welcome back, fuckers. Alrighty, today we are going to try and get back into the old YouTube swing of things. So we're going to do the campaign, F-18 Hornet campaign Raven 1 that you can buy in the Eagle Dynamics website. You go to Eagle Dynamics and you can find it in there for the F-18 campaigns. Raven 1, based off the novel written by Kevin Miller, Raven 1. It's a fictional novel of the F-18 squadron going or being deployed to the Persian Gulf to do operations in Iraq. So that's what this campaign is based off of. So if you've read the book before, you'll kind of know the outline. And from what I've seen, I haven't flown all the sorties in this one yet, but from what I have seen in this campaign so far, it does a pretty good job of following the book. So if you haven't read the book and you fly this this campaign, or if you watch this campaign and you don't want to have any spoilers, probably don't watch this campaign till you've read the book. If you don't give a shit, watch the campaign, and then if you enjoyed it, read the book, because the book obviously will cover a lot more stuff that DCS will be limited to. So yeah, give it a crack, and I hope you guys enjoy the sortie. So we're gonna read through here. It's got a bit of a spiel, and I'll put timestamps in the YouTube video so you can skip through this to aircraft startup and all the rest of it. So you don't have to listen through all this boring stuff if you don't want to get the storyline. You haven't seen it, or you just want to refresh it. So I'm just going to read through this. Again, I'll put a timestamp. You can skip through this stuff if you get the shits with my terrible Australian accent. So here we go. Raven 1, Mission 01. We are on the USS Valley Forge, Gulf of Oman, 10th of February 2008 at 0754. So USS Valley Forge is our aircraft carrier. That's the name of the aircraft carrier in the fictional novel, Raven 1. So that's why it's called that. And yeah, so our quick brief, our character that we're playing in this campaign, his name is Flip Wilson. All right, he is the character that we play. So when you hear this in a second, every time it says Flip or Mr. Wilson, it's talking to us. That's referring to our character. So here we go. Situation, Sunday, 10th of February, 2008, 0630, Valley Forge, Gulf of Oman. The screen of CCTV in Ready Room 7 flickered as Lieutenant Josh Fagan, call sign NTTTY, not time to talk yet. The duty officer for the morning switched it from rows of letters and numbers displayed on the ship's SINS page to a pleasant face of a female officer from Civic. Good morning, Air Wing 4, and welcome to the current intelligence brief, followed by Event 1 briefing. I'm Lieutenant Helen McHardy. CSG-4 is currently transiting the Gulf of Oman on her way to the Persian Gulf, where she will be supporting Phantom Phoenix, part of Operation Iraqi Freedom. Flip looked around. That's us. There were 6 pilots scheduled for Event 1 this day. He would fly as Raven 2-2 with Commander Bill St. Patrick, Raven's XO, on 1v1 guns-only training. Lieutenant Sam Blade Cutter and Lieutenant Kristen Olive Teal were going on an SSSC mission alongside the route of CSG-4 towards the Strait of Hormuz. Finally, Lieutenant Mike Dutch Van Boven and Lieutenant Raymer Prince Howard would launch sometime later as Raven 3-1. All 6 of them were now watching the screen. Our task as CSG-4 is to relieve USS Enterprise in providing support, mostly CAS, to our troops in Iraq. In the next few days, we'll be launching several flights a day to that end. Our forces in the area are currently limited and consist of 2 frigates, USS Richard Best and USS Marian Carl. We also have some assets in El Defra Air Base in the UAE, El Udeid Air Base in Qatar, as well as Sheikh Isa Air Base and Khalifa Ibn Salman Port in Bahrain. I totally butchered those. I apologize for that one. Let's move to the Event 1 brief. Weather is good with visibility greater than 10 miles. The seas are calm. Launches will commence at 0800 and recoveries are planned for 0900, case 1s for both. The CSG-4 will continue at a steady course across the GOO, Gulf of Oman, so expect recovery about 20 miles northwest from the current posit. Mother's TACAN is 66 X-ray, frequency 144 megahertz. The divert airfield is Fujairah International Airport in UAE. Any permissions to land will be handled by the ships as there is no AWACS on station today. Restricted zones, airspace of all the Gulf countries, with Iran being an absolute no-go zone. Lieutenant McHardy stopped for a moment to look at her notes and then continued. Event 1 lineup and objectives. The ship will launch a total of 6 Hornets and 1 Viking. Raven 11 will be tasked with SSSC along the route of CSG4. Raven 2-1 and Raven 3-1 will perform 1v1s as fragged. Texaco will act as standby tanker. Control will be provided by Strike. That is all from my side. Have a good flight. Before she vanished, McCarty smiled at the camera, and everyone in the room, maybe excluding Olive, thought, not for the first time, that it was a very pleasant smile. So Olive Teal, or Kristen Teal, is obviously a girl. There you go. So that's the situation. Objective. So Commander Patrick, as the most senior officer present, stood up and walked over to the whiteboard in the middle of the room. Saint in a flight suit was not a common sight, as except times when he was scheduled to fly, like now, he preferred to parade in his khaki uniform. We are on our way to Iraq, and in the next few days, we will start flying combat sorties to support our boys on the ground. The hop today is part of a workup that will allow us to be on the step when that happens. That is why I expect you to stay focused on the task at hand and closely follow your flight plan. You heard, Lieutenant, junior grade people. Iranians are closely looking at each and every one of our steps, and the last thing we need is to have any incidents. Steer clear from the Waterloo Red and always know exactly where you are. Situational awareness. If you spot anything suspicious, report back to mother and wait for orders. Questions? Silence. Good. Conduct your briefs. 5 minutes later, in Ready Room 7. So, Mr. Wilson, today I'll have a rare honor to dogfight a Top Gun graduate. Cannot wait to see what you can teach me. Yes, sir. Flip did his best to ignore deep notes of sarcasm in his XO's voice. So the XO is talking to us. We're going to dogfight him as our part of our mission for today. But first things first, I'll take 402. You jump in 403. That's our aircraft numbers. Both jets are parked in the street. We should be ready for a launch by 0800. Join up off the bow in parade formation, after which we'll climb to Angels 15 and continue towards waypoint 2, where we should conduct our training. Our mission today is one-on-one training. We'll plan several engagements. Once we enter the training area, we'll separate by half a mile, lead on the right, wingman on the left. Then you'll take a cutaway west, and I will go east. On my mark, we'll turn back, make a pass, and after that, the fight's on. After the first round, you'll go south, I'll go north, then we'll repeat on my mark. As he spoke, Saint was drawing a simple sketch with arrows on the whiteboard. There we go. There's our little sketch there. All right, so we're on the left, Saint's on the right. When he gives us a call, we're going to head west, he'll head east, and then we hook around, pass each other down the right side, and then fight's on. Right. Sir, going north will get you closer to Iranian airspace. Shouldn't we rather keep east-west separation? So there's Iran up there, and here we are, and there's our training area that we're heading for. There's our waypoint, so CSG4, that's us, waypoint 1, waypoint 2, waypoint 3, and the north obviously is Iran, where is we're not allowed to go into. That is Waterloo Red. Negative flip. We will be far enough from Iran, so it won't matter. Now, weapons. We'll have 2 practice Catum 9Ms each, so we'll be working with them and the guns. Of course, no ammo is loaded. We will enter sim mode once fight command is given. We will verify all hit calls at the debrief. We'll keep fighting until one of us is on ladder. Then we'll go back to the boat. As for the radios, we will stay on channel 1 on OGS at all times with strike on primary. Weather is not an issue. Calm winds, scattered clouds at 10,000. Questions? Sir, what speed en route? We'll keep Mach 0.70. Roger. What will be our hard deck? What is this, Mr. Wilson? Jeopardy? Set it to 5,000 feet. Any more questions? Saint put an extra emphasis on more. No, sir. Good. Oh, one more thing. Personally, I think we may end up fighting Iran rather than staying over Iraq. It is crucial that we keep our heads cool and don't do anything that can be seen as provocative. Got it? Yes, sir. Saint stood there for a moment longer, looking at Wilson. That's us. Finally, he nodded and started walking towards the door. Flip followed him, and as he was passing duty officer's desk, NTTTY said, "Have a good flight, Opso," followed by a much, much quieter, if it is at all possible. Wilson pretended he did not hear it. All right, and then we've got a little notes here. So each sortie, obviously, it's limited in DCS by what we can and can't do because we're flying against AI. So make sure you read these and follow them. Otherwise, you could potentially break the sortie and won't work as required, and you have to fly it again. So here we go. Designer notes. While practicing with Saint, whenever you shoot a simulated AIM-9, press spacebar for Fox 2 core. Use guns in sim mode. Only after you shoot both your missiles. Also use spacebar to indicate a good hit. Likewise, if you get hit by Saint, he uses normal traceless ammo as there is no other way to verify that he hit you. Use F10 and report that. Due to DCS limitations, he will not use / call out aim 9 shots. Do not use backspace key to hide the stick during startup or map it to something else. Using backspace has been reported to break the mission and cause a Saint not to attack you in the training phase. Make sure to keep the fight above 10,000 feet. AI has tendency to dive into the sea if you get too low. Estimated mission time is 60 minutes. There we go. And that is us. All right. So we're about to get the sortie kicked off and we'll fly this bad boy. So as it says there, it's going to take about 60 minutes. I'll try and put in, I won't try. I will put in timestamps so you can skip through each part of this. So this is pretty much, the campaign is designed around an actual full length sortie as what they would do on an aircraft carrier. So these are going to be long sorties, long missions that we're going to do because we have to go refuel and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's going to be a long one, but again, hope you enjoy. And I'll see you guys in the cockpit in a split second.
On flight deck, air crews are manning up for the 0840 launch. The temperature is 73 degrees, altimeter is 29.9. It's time for all unnecessary personnel to clear the catwalks to the flight deck. All flight deck personnel get into the complete flight deck uniform. This means goggles down, helmets on, and sleeves fully rolled down. Check for chocks, tie downs, fire bombs, tow bars, and other loose gear above the deck. Check your pockets for pod. Check all rotor clearances and prop marks. Start to go aircraft from the 0840 launch. Start them up.
All right, start up. When you're ready, use F10 menu for radio check with Saint. He will start taxiing to the cat around 30 seconds later. Okay. Shut can be down. Aircraft starting up. Alright, that's it there. Alright, let's quickly get this show on the road. Fire up everything.
Flight control.
Reset, take off
Flight
trim.
control.
Good check going on. Stored heading alignment. Alright, bit check's good. Now we're going to go to J hammocks. Now it said we can't use the / key on startup. I've got my thing set to default, but I can just click on it. Alright, so that's that done. So we're going to press stop. And go to HMD. Align our HMD. Good. All right, HMD's aligned. Right, so let's check our FCS page here. It's all good. Just waiting on our INS alignment to finish. Second. Yeah, 0.5 okay. Send it to IFA. That off. Alright, so we want waypoint 1. When you're ready, use F10 menu for radio check with Saint. He will start taxiing to the cat around 30 seconds later. Alright, so I think we are ready to taxi. Lights are off. Let's double check everything. Injection seats armed. We just need to remove our wheel chocks.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy.
There's Saint there.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
Alright, so now we're going to use F10. Radio check. He's popped in.
Raven 2-1, check.
Raven 2-1, check. Spacebar to reply to Saint.
2.
2. Sorry. Can't help it.
Com 2, channel 1, check.
2.
Hey, join up on the bow as briefed.
2.
Alright, which cat are we going to, mate? Let's see where we're heading. Where are we heading? Let's just have to wait for these guys to clear. We'll see. We will see. Alright, so we've got ourselves all configured here. We're ready for taxi and put our pilot body on. And we've also got... Just disregard all that. There we go. That's what we want. It's cool they put in our, on the TAC kneeboard, got all of our channel frequencies. TACAN for mother, which is the aircraft carrier. It's got all of our stuff that we need, which is super handy. Alright, he's taxied. Right, cool. I guess we'll just taxi and follow you, eh? Where you going, man? There we go. Now he's going. I don't know if it's gonna marshal us here. We'll see if the deck ground crew actually marshal us up. Cat 4 blocking. Start. Please wait. Alright, we'll just wait it. I guess we wait for Saint to take off. He's in 402 there. And we'll catch up with him. Do the same. Oh, we need data link. Not that we've got AWACS, but always getting the habit of doing that. Data link on, IFF on. Let's watch Saint do his launch. There's your takeoff trim. Should cycle the flight controls in a second. Spooling up. Afterburner. Lights on. Alright, apparently didn't wipe out the flight controls, whatever. Later, Saint. Hands up on the tail rack. Off he goes. Alright, let's put our wings down. That's what that symbol was. On. Alright, Alright, so our ground crew here are going to come in and put the hold back bar on. That's the symbol there. Hold back bar, so the launch bar goes down, extending. Once that's done, you get hooked up to the cat. You should see the jet kind of jolt a little bit. There we go. Buoy it up. And he's going to taxi us forward here. A bit more carry. Get over the shuttle. Come on. Get over there. There we go. Alright, we're in tension now. Launch bar coming up. Alright, so we got the run up signal now.
Climbing to Angels 15.
Yappy. Alright, lights on.
2, go channel 2 on com 1.
Wipe out the flight controls. And salute. And away we go.
Pull up, pull up.
Shit, that didn't go well. Gear up, flaps up. And 1.1. I'm going to put this in.
2, check your formation. You're too far.
Mate, I'm catching up, right? Cracking the shits at me. Right, hit waypoint 1. We're going to chuck a left here and we're going to catch up with Saint. So let's put ourselves in air mode. Just lock him up here. That should be Saint there. Maybe not. See that? Angel 0? That is not Saint. That's Saint over there. Maybe? Probably Saint there. Up high. No, definitely not. Sitting there. Raven 1. What old man was climbing? Apparently not. Turn the radar off. Back to navigation mode. And you should be just on the nose somewhere ahead of us.
2, is this the formation flying taught in Top Gun? Get in formation.
Strike. Raven 1-1 at Angels 12 on station. Any words?
Raven 1-1, strike, negative. Continue as fragged.
Fuck is he? There he is. God damn. Boy's hard to find. Alright, let's catch up to him here. Don't really want to burn the fuel up, but it's getting angry at us, so let's close up here. We got visual on him now. He's just there if you can't see him. He's getting angry at me. I just didn't want to burn my fuel, mate. Yeah. And enjoy kicking the shit out of you in a dogfight.
This is Raven 1-1. Skunk, 308 for 10 miles.
Raven 1-1, strike. Can you get an ID?
Wait 1, strike.
Alrighty. Catching up to him now. Now, I don't know how close he wants us, but I don't want to get too close to him because AI isn't the smartest bunch. There we go. Cruising up. Do we dare do a external flyby? Yeah, we'll give it a go. Alright, so we are in formation now with the EXO.
Strike. Raven 1-1. Mark on top. Octopus.
What? No idea what the hell that means. But
Strike copies. Request contacts, course and speed.
Approximately 127 at 20 knots.
so they're doing a shipping.
Roger that, Raven
Sortie by the
1-1.
sounds of it.
99, strike. Stay outside 10 miles from the contact.
Raven 1 flight copies.
Raven 2-1, roger. 2, looking at the SA page, the Iranian ship is dead ahead on our course. On my mark, prepare to check 20 degrees right.
Alright, we're going right. Agree with saying contested orders of this will bring you closer to. Ooh, just because he's been an asshole to me, we're gonna disagree.
Sir, recommend check left for airspace.
Check right 20 now.
Alright, whatever. Okay. I'm just gonna fight you. Aggressive? Just gonna give him a
99,
space.
strike. Texaco is on station if you guys are thirsty. Flying route Bravo.
Press spacebar to report Mud Hawk. Oh yeah, we got 10 out. EW HUD on. Oh shit! Fucking hell. Nearly fucking got him. Like that flying, bro.
Two, lead. The Iranian vessel is too close to our original training area. We'll set up over here.
Use F10 radio menu to report to saying disagree and say that you should stick to the original flight plan. We're gonna go with that again.
2, roger.
Hey, we're disagreeing. Or not. Okay. We're too slow. Making up its mind for us. Let's be honest, he would have fought with us anyway.
Go line abreast, half a mile separation.
2.
2, roger.
Alright, so we're on the left here.
This is Raven 1, Mud, Hawk.
Alright. No idea what half a mile is, but we'll go with that. That's about right.
Lead speed. Angels right.
Left. Ready.
2, speed and Angels left.
Alright, so
Take
we're
a
gonna cut
cutaway.
left.
Tapes on.
Tapes on.
I think I turned in early, but whatever.
Turning in. Fights on.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Fights
there.
on.
Alright, we're gonna pass him down the right here. Got him locked. Just uncage the missile there, or cage the missile, I should say. Here we go. Take him down the right side. Flaring, man. Alright, I'll flare for you. Lights on. You're gonna die, Saint. You're gonna die. Pull lead. Where you going, son? Natural sounds. Get some airspeed back up. We're doing loop the loops, are we? Right. It says a corner speed here, 350 knots. Are you gonna crash in the sea,
Altitude.
man?
Altitude.
Lead. Knock it off.
What?
2, knock it off.
I had you, bro.
You watch your altitude.
Are you kidding me?
2. Take a cut away south. Wait for my mark to reattack.
Are you kidding me, bro? Watch my... You just fucking left. You dive for the deck, mate. Not me. Alright. Heading south.
Turning in. Fights on.
Roger.
Fights on.
Oh, we're switching to guns now? gun time. Alright, we're not going to play with him this time. He's going to die. His Angel's 11. 0.3 Mac. Interesting. Interesting tactic. Going to the merge at 0.3. I like it. Okay, well. Slow down a touch here. You're going to die now. Rolling scissors, eh? Come here, buddy. Come here.
Altitude. Altitude.
2, knock it off.
Are you kidding me?
2, watch your altitude. 2, take a cut away south. Wait for my mark to reattack.
Jesus, bro.
2, roger.
Alright, I'm climbing up. Fuck you. Cutting south, bro.
Lead, knock it off.
What?
2, knock it off.
Heads up, tally 2 contacts low, northwest from my position. Form up on me, and we'll investigate.
Two, joining up.
Looks like I'm up here. Didn't even get to fire a gun. Old mate just died for the deck. Coward. I'll stop. It's enough of the sound of our cadams. Where you going, man? It's coming right for us.
Strike, St. 2 flight, tally 2 bogies, 10 miles ahead of us, heading west at Cherubs 9, likely helicopters.
Raven 2-1, strike. Be advised, you're operating close to Iranian airspace. Vector south.
Yeah, brah. Hey, what are you doing? Drugs, you... What are you on, bro? Okay. Some good flight lead flying right there. Just erratic and out of control. Smooth and controlled? No, you don't need that. Are you gonna turn south, mate? He told us to go south. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Two, Mud, Hawk.
Yeah, we're getting locked up by a hawk. Well, we got hawk sight starting to paint us. It knows we're here. What are you doing, Saint? I'm trying to get us killed. We're getting locked up now.
Strike, Raven 2-1, tally, 2 Iranian helicopters, break, SAM launch, defensive.
Okay. That's not a very smart maneuver to do if a SAM's launched on us. Do an Immelman. Should have really done a split S and hit the deck, but we'll follow you. You the boss. Apparently we got launched that by SAM. I didn't see shit.
Raven 2-1, strike. Stay status.
Raven 2-1, en route to Marshall.
Raven 2-1, can you confirm the SAM launch?
Flip, I expect you to back me up on this.
You can bet your ass I ain't gonna do that for you. F10. Negative, motherfucker.
Negative, didn't see a launch.
Raven 2-1, negative. There was no launch.
Raven 2-1, roger. RTB Mother, switch Marshall.
Raven 2 flight is en route to Marshall.
Fuck you, Saint. Didn't let me shoot you.
And you were saying something about avoiding incidents with the Iranians. Way to go, EXO.
Okay, mother is 66 X-ray. 66 X-ray. You angry, Saint? You angry? Trying to be a cowboy out here.
Strike, Raven 1-1, tally a group of 4 windmills, 2 miles.
2, check your formation, you're too far.
Speed
Are
29.
you kidding me?
Raven 1-1, strike. 4 windmills east from you, heading 015, speed 20 knots. Any civilian traffic nearby?
Stay firm. A tanker 5 miles to the south, another one 7 miles.
Raven 1-1, monitor the windmills.
Raven 1-1, monitoring.
Okay, my aircraft wants to bank left a fair bit. I'm just trimming it out here. I don't think I'm interested in his wake turbulence. We're so close to him. I don't really like being so close to you, mate. I'm going to spread out a touch. Hey. Sorry about not talking too much, guys. A little bit of concentration here. We've had a couple of close mid-air calls. For sure we wouldn't be a real pilot right now if we pulled some of the stunts we've done on this sortie. Handing those fucking wings in, flying rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong. Are you just gonna fly through the clouds, man? Alright. Cool. We're 52 mile back to the Valley Forge. Shift K. Primary. Marshall. Number 4. I guess we're gonna go to that one. Said we're going to Marshall.
Six, Angels 17, flanking, no factor.
Maybe not.
Raven 1-1.
So that's
Raven 2-1.
Com 1 is strike. Why are you acknowledging that, Raven 2-1? Saint. Fucking hell. Jesus, mate. Where the fuck did he go? I am blind. There he is. Well, that was fucking aggressive. Okay, that was him. That wasn't me on that one. Right? Wow. Just randomly say get as close as you can and then just jink left right into my flight path. That's cool. Good to see they haven't changed how he flies from when I played this last time. He's gonna crack the shits because I'm too far away from him now, probably. Turn this off. We don't need the HUD right now. So the HUD, the hammocks. Didn't even get to fire a shot at him. I'm pissed at that. Now I'll get in trouble because apparently diving for the hard deck was my fault. Just followed him. Just followed him. Why did I have a sneaking suspicion that he's gonna just go straight across my right now? So Marshall is over here on primary, stud 4.
Altitude. Altitude.
So there's our rat out kicking in. It's descending us down here. So our rat out 370.
Bingo. Bingo.
There's bingo, 6,000 pound. I'm pretty sure it does say in the mission kneeboard cards what to set your bingo and all that stuff is.
2, go Marshall on Com 1.
Roger.
Roger.
Marshall 402 holding hands with 403. Marking Mons 310 for 25. Angels 14. State 5.0.
402. Mother's weather is visibility 10 plus miles. Scattered clouds at 10,000. Altimeter is 2. Coming up. 1. Teams forward recovery.
Raven 2-1.
A lot of things you got to do when you're flying off the wing of someone and keep tally of them. Flicking switches in the cockpit, all that stuff. Not lose sight of them. Keep formation. Okay, we're 15 miles from the Valley Forge. You can see it just on the nose there. Not too far out, but... Okay, so I guess we're doing a formation case 1. Flying off this erratic bastard. It's going to be interesting. So we hit 10 mile, he should check in, saying see you at 10. Should.
Marshall, 402. See you at 10.
Update state, switch town.
My state is not much different than before. 4.7. 2, go tower.
Jesus Christ, man. Fuck is town? Com 9. Fuck. I'm trying. Fuck. Old mate is fucking terrible as a flight lead. You're just dangerous, bro. Turn that off. I need that on the... Fuck. Jesus Christ. He's out of control, this boy. Fucking psycho are you? Alright, you got your hook down? Right over, yeah, okay. Slow down. Alright, he's gonna go crazy here in a second. Whip it around to the left. Well, this is definitely a test of formation flying. Jesus. We nearly died like 5 times, I reckon. 5 times? Tell me in the comments how many times I nearly hit him. My fault and his fault. There he goes. Alright, let's try and hang with him here. Make yourself, man. There he goes. Into the brake he goes. Let's then pass a little bit longer. Get a bit of separation between us. And into the brake we go. Throttles to idle. Bring it around. Trying to keep 800 feet. So drop our altitude a little bit. Get our nose down. As soon as we get 250 knots, we're going to bring the gear and flaps down. Bring them around. gear down, flaps down. That turn coming around. Alright, trimming on speed. On speed. A little far away from the carrier here. Bit too far away. I'm going to be like 1.5 nautical. I'm going to go to full wire. Start our turn in. Now, it's been a little while since I've flown DCS, so we'll see how this goes for us. I'm calling probably a bolter. A little high. Ourselves coming around, shallow out our turn a touch. He did say go tower, which was com 9, so... Coming around. Can we see the meatball yet? Not yet. Alright, got meatball.
403, Hornet Ball, 5.0.
Hello. No grade. But we got a 3-wire. I think we were on the wrong comms. He did say go to channel 9. So, I don't know what's up with that. Mission complete. He did say push tower, didn't he? One 144.2. Let's turn off our lights. Flaps back to half. Taxi down the back here where old mate's parked. Mission complete though. With a 3-wire. Just a bit of a fuck up with comms. How'd you get it like that? Reverse parking, mate. Shocked and everything, mate. You just reverse that in? Alright, let's shuttle this bitch down. Just get rid of the pilot body so I can actually see what I'm doing. INS off. Turn all this stuff off. Radar off. That off, that off, that off, that off, that off, that off, cut off. It's good. Down, 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 down. Formation lights are off. I'll shut down our right engine.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Turn that rad out off. stage the SAI. And shut down this one. Oh, you got out, did you, mate? That's good. Off, off, off. Off, 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 off. APU's off. Obog's off. Disarm the ejection seat. And we are good. Battery off. Oh, no. Beautiful. Alright, shut down. Mission complete. We made it back. Only died nearly 4 times. So I think we just go quit now. Find out in a second. Did say mission complete. There we go. Debriefing. Okay. End mission. Congratulations, you've been promoted to First Lieutenant. Yay. All right, so that is it. Mission 01, welcome to the Gulf. Success. Score of 80. 1 out of 100, because we didn't shoot him down? Probably. All right, so that is Sortie 01 complete. So, debrief, I guess. Saint flies like a fucking idiot. Can't be trusted. So if you do fly this sortie, just be careful. Give yourself a bit of space because he does fly erratically. And he's a little bit of a chicken shit and he dives for the deck. That's the old Top Gun Jester diving for the deck. So yeah. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the first mission there. It's going to get obviously a lot more in depth than that. As we get further into the campaign, we're going to start blowing stuff up on the ground and doing all kinds of things. So that is, yeah, mission 1 done or completed. So if you did like the video, make sure you hit the like button. And if you haven't already, throw a subscribe my way as well if you want to be notified of the video. So I'm going to try and get back into the swing of things with YouTube. New year, work's kind of starting to settle down, but at the same time, COVID is about to run rampant in Australia. We've held it off for 2 years. Now we're bringing the borders down. So yeah, we'll see what happens and plays out there. So I'm going to try and make these a little bit more regular and yeah, bear with me while real life gets in the way of things. But yeah, thank you heaps, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you fuckers on the next one. Peace.